Today we are in Cozumel, Mexico, and I thought I would just give you some information about where the Princess cruises dock at and what we're going to be doing at port today. So we are on the Enchanted Princess, and then you can see in the video that I'm going to show you that there is a cruise ship on that third one. So they're pretty close together. There are three different docks that all the ships go to here in Cozumel, so you want to make sure that you know which one you're going in case you have a short excursion booked privately and you want them to know where you're at. So I'm probably going to do a voiceover on the rest of this video just because there's going to be music and everything so that you can hear me very well, but I'm just going to show you how, when you get off the port, what is there at the bottom of the port, and then how to get a taxi, because we are going to be taking a taxi to Chankanaab Park, and I'll just show you how we get there, and then once we get there, I will pan around and show you the things we'll be doing there. So here's what we're going to be doing in port at Cozumel. So we are on the Puerta Maya pier, which is where all of the Carnival cruise ships will dock. So Princess, P&O, Carnival, Costa will use this one. Now Carnival also uses the one that is the furthest away as well. But then next to us, you're going to see the International Pier, which is where Celebrity, Disney, MSC, and Royal Caribbean will usually dock. But then the furthest one is actually in the heart of San Miguel, and that's the Punta Langosta. And all cruise lines, even Norwegian, will usually dock there. Once you get off, you'll have a short walk to get to the duty-free building. And once you walk through there, I will kind of direct you to where all the taxis are located at. But you're going to have to go through the building for the duty-free in order to enter the port area. And then there you can see my family patiently waiting on me to get to them. So once you exit this building, you're going to kind of see a little bit of a replica of a Mayan ruin, which is a great place to take some pictures. And then you'll also meet your short excursion groups here if you want to do that. We actually just decided to go on our own with a taxi, and I will just kind of direct you how to get to the taxis if that's what you want to do. You'll see a little bit of marketplaces, and over there to your right was the little Mayan ruin replica, which is a great photo op. You can do that usually on the way back in where it's a little less crowded. But you're going to go to the beige color building, and then once you get to it, you're going to turn left. So we've already turned left, and we're going down this stretch right here to get to the taxi stand. We didn't really see any signs that were directing us to that area, so we did have to ask a few people along the way where to get to it. So you're just going to keep going, and then you see the little hut area. It looks like a little tiki hut. That is where you're going to stop to get the taxi. And as you're going down this way, you're going to be stopped first by people who are going to want to offer you tours, but just keep on going past there. And then you can see this. You may want to just stop it so you can get a little bit better look at this. But this tells you the prices. It also gives you some tour prices as well on the areas that you may be wanting to go. I could not find Chankanaab on there, so they told us it was a $30 one way there. We did have 6 passengers with us. Now, the shot that you were just seeing was a little hut, and it was a little nerve-wracking at first because the taxi driver stopped us there, but that is where you purchase the tickets. So everything is legit on that. You can purchase your tickets there before you enter, and then this is us just driving in. So ordering your tickets earlier saved you a little bit of time here. This is a little area where you would purchase your tickets, and then you're going to come back here to get your taxi. And there's lots of taxis sitting there waiting for you. When you're finished, you won't have any kind of problem. There were 6 of us, so it was easy for us to get a taxi. It was $30 one way there, $30 back to the ship, and all around stopping to get the tickets and purchase the tickets, and then to get to the entrance took about 15 minutes, so not very far. We are the closest terminal to Chankanaab Park. If you're docked at Punta Langosta, you're a little bit further away from Chankanaab Park, but still it's not that far, probably about a 10-mile or 12-mile to get here. There's a little kid area that has a little playground, and then also a roped off area that has a safer area for swimming. This is also over here where you will swim with the dolphins. There's a lot of ships that have the short excursions where you'll swim with the dolphins. So you kind of see those little tiki huts over there. That's the area where you will do the dolphin encounter. They also have a swim with manatee there as well. And I believe that you can purchase those tickets on site, or you can also purchase them through your ship. The price for the manatee swim is 30 minutes, and it does cost $52. And then the dolphin encounter is where you kiss, you give a handshake, you swim by and touch the dolphin. You don't actually grab its fin and swim with it, but that's 40 minutes and that does cost $75. There's also snorkel rentals available, $15 all day, which includes the mask, the fin, and the vest. We brought our own snorkel equipment, and when you enter, the price of your admission, which the admission price is $29 for adults, and then it's $20 for children ages 4 to 12, and then under 3 is free. The place is open from Monday through Saturday from 8 to 4. So if you're docked there on a Sunday, the park is actually closed that day. But once you enter, your admission fee will allow you to get beach chairs and an umbrella that's included with your admission. So we did have someone meet us when we first entered, and they showed us the area that was close to the snorkeling. So we were really right in front of this area, and you do have to use steps to get down to the snorkel area. It's a little bit rocky when you first get there. We didn't have any water shoes. That might be something that you might consider. When we use our snorkel gear, we don't use the fins. It kind of messes me up anyway. So we were barefoot as we were snorkeling, but you do have two different areas you can enter: the snorkel area, which is roped off, and then you also have massage. You can massage by the beach, but it was a really nice area. There were only 2 cruise ships in port that day, so it was really fairly uncrowded, but a very nice area to snorkel. You could see all kinds of different fish. We saw some bluefish and some striped fish as well. But once you're actually there, there's a lot of pretty coral reef, and then they have some statues that are under the water as well. We didn't go out further. We actually only saw one of the statues, but there are several statues. And they also have life vests that you can use. You don't have to pay for them, but you do have to leave your driver's license with them while you're renting it. And then once you return them, then you'll get your driver's license back, but it is free. I did get those for the kids because they seem to snorkel a little bit better with the life vest. It kind of helped them out a little bit, but that is one of the options there as well. So the facilities here include bathrooms, dressing rooms, showers. You have some little hammocks, which you'll see later. The kids got really exhausted after snorkeling, so they just almost fell asleep in the hammocks. Then the beach chairs with your shade. Life vests are available. There's a little swimming area that's roped off. There's also a Mayan hut, and there's a little trail that kind of gives you a little bit of history of some of the Mayan huts and things like that. I did not do that. It was a really extremely hot day, and I just did not feel like walking that trail, but that is an option that's there as well. And then there's that little great playground for kids, along with dolphin and manatees encounters. There's also a sea lion show, which we had access to with the general admission, and we did not see it during that time. The kids just really wanted to stay and snorkel, so we didn't watch the sea lion show, but that is an option, but I did not get any footage of it for you guys. There are also 3 restaurants on site to choose from: the Blue Lagoon, the Dolphin Discovery Restaurant, and also one called El Buncanero. We did not eat there, but there are some options where you can include beverages and things with your admission. We just got the basic admission, but there are different tiers for that. So you can ask that when you go to the hut to purchase your tickets, or you can purchase them online and already have reservations. But we just chose to purchase them there and got the basic. This is the area where you have the dolphin swim, and then there's the roped off area for the little swimming area without any waves. We did have quite a bit of waves while we were snorkeling because there was quite a bit of boats that were coming back and forth. But this was a really good day to spend most of the day. It was fairly uncrowded, just such a good time snorkeling. I believe that Chankanaab Park was a great way to spend some time in the water, have a great beach day that was really inexpensive if you just take the taxi ride over there and then pay the price for admission. It's really good. We were a family of 6, so it was inexpensive to do this instead of booking a short excursion through the cruise ship. But I wanted to show you, as we were leaving, you could see where the dock was, and then right past this larger resort area, there is that little small area that has the beach. You can see the beach in the front. That is actually the Chankanaab Park. So it's not very far from the terminal. And when we were ready to leave, taxis were plentiful and they got us back to this ship in plenty of time. It's not very far, as you can see. I hope you found the video on Cozumel enjoyable and informative. So in case you had any questions on where you might be docking at and what to do while you're in Cozumel, I hope this was informative for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would also love to have you consider hitting that subscribe button. I do weekly videos on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, and also travel. Whenever we're traveling, I will do vlogs and give you as much information on where we're traveling as I can. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day.